Hi everybody, I'm Chantal and I am back with another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So at the end of that last episode, Ed and Ling, I think that's his name, Ling. It's kind of been a while since I watched the last episode actually, so I've kind of forgotten all their names already, all the ones I've learned. But yeah, at the end of that last episode, they got sucked into Gluttony's belly, which seems like literally a whole other dimension happening up in there. So yeah, it's a little bit crazy. But yeah, I'm just eager to get into this next episode to find out what happened next. I hope they're all okay and they're gonna be able to get out of wherever the hell they are. It looks like they're in hell. You know, there's like blood fluid flowing all up in there, but yeah, it doesn't look good. And that other lady, Envy, is in there too. So look, I hope they're all okay, and yeah, let's find out what happens next.
Ling, look at this.
Al's arm.
Is that Al's? Why is it just his hand? Maybe he didn't get swallowed. And he's safe. He's gotta be freaking out, wondering where we are now. I wish there was some way I could contact him.
Conveniently awakened telepathic powers! Elric brother telepathy!
Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, now drop the torch.
Oh, at least he can still
I get
use
it now.
alchemy in there.
Here goes. You should have heard it land by now, right? A wall! There has to be a wall!
There has to be!
Oh, he's gonna give her. Oh no, okay.
We've got some time before the sun comes up.
Let's
There
go for
won't
it.
be as many guards patrolling the streets.
You mean you're gonna help me try to find her? He's a good person.
Oh yeah.
His people were completely wiped out during the Civil War a
He's
few
not
years
so
ago.
bad. I feel
That's
like he's
right.
gonna end up working on the
He
good
knows a
side.
thing or two about loss, so I'm sure he can identify with your worries about the fate of your clan.
Give up and die if you want, but you're not dragging me down. I'm seriously leaving you here.
He doesn't want to do it by
I'm not
himself.
messing around, Ling. I thought you were gonna leave me behind. So hungry. I wish we could find
Where is,
something to eat.
Envy.
Leather goods are edible. We've got a meal.
Is that true?
Do it. Here you go. It's definitely envy.
Please show me the way out of here! You're just going to start begging the enemy for help like that?
Yeah.
If it means surviving, I'll be his best friend! Talk about
It doesn't
selfish.
matter because there is no exit. You've really gotten us into a fine mess. This isn't the first time you've been through this.
Portal of truth. But it wasn't pitch black and filled with a sea of blood. It was more like an entirely white void.
Oh yeah? So that's what the real one looks like.
The real
The
one.
real one?
Gluttony is a failed experiment by our father to create his own portal of truth. So this place, it exists somewhere in between reality and truth.
Oh.
In between?
And I can assure you that there's no way out of here. The only option we've got is to sit here until our strength runs out. And that's it.
No, that can't be
All
it.
we can
There's
do
always a
is
way out.
wait here to die.
I had always heard it was because a military officer accidentally shot an Ishvalan child.
Yep. And the one that proudly pulled the trigger was none other than yours truly.
How can anybody look at that and call it an accident?
You have no idea how good that felt. I ravaged their entire country with a single bullet. I mean, talk about invigorating. He was actually a moderate who had always publicly opposed the military's occupation in Ishbal.
These people have
And
like
listen to
no
this.
redeeming
The
qualities.
poor fool couldn't come up with a plausible defense and they court-martialed him. You know, I don't think I'll ever get over how easily manipulated
Or is he
was.
trying to goad him into like getting angry? Is that their way
You're
of getting out?
responsible. It was you.
You're the reason Winry's parents were killed! You're the one to blame!
What the hell? He didn't budge.
Okay then, if that's how you want it,
What's going on?
I'm gonna show you two boys something neat before we die. Consider it a party gift.
Did you notice his footprints back when we were all fighting in the forest? Just that he's freakishly heavy for the size of his body. He might be a bit bigger than he looks.
Oh, what? He's a dragon. Or dinosaur.
What do I do?
Oh, he's pissed. Look, he looks so mad.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
What do I do? I'm scared. I don't want Father to be mad at me.
What did you say? You have a father?
Uh-huh.
Is he the one that made the homunculi?
He's so like
Father made us.
young in his demeanor.
Gluttony, will you take me with you? Will you take me to meet your father?
I guess so. He'll be happy since you're a human sacrifice.
Oh, sure, right. That's why he'll want to meet me. And I guess I'll find out what that
No,
means.
don't go.
Tell me, why are you bothering to let me live?
Because you weren't going to learn your lesson if you're dead, soldier.
And the military? How long has all this been going on?
The homunculi have been controlling this entire nation since its inception.
What?
I saw you at General Hughes's funeral. Your hands were trembling. So did you fake that as well?
And about my hands, Hughes's child screeched throughout the entirety of his funeral. My hands were trembling with anger.
How
Anger?
can you even say such a thing?
What?
You have a child too.
You're speaking of Salim? He's more well-behaved than that.
No, he's not. He's a bit annoying.
And how do you think he'd react if he found out that his father was a homunculus?
I know exactly who to use as your weak point.
Lieutenant Hawkeye!
They transferred you?
And I'm not the only one. Rada's being sent to the Western Command.
He's getting rid of
Warrant
all of
Officer
them.
Foreman's been reassigned to
Splitting
the
them up.
Northern Command.
It's clever.
Am I being reassigned, sir?
That's correct.
Where?
I'd like to look at them. First Lieutenant Riza Hawkeye is to report for duty at Central Command Center as personal assistant to Fuhrer Bradley.
It's as simple
Hey,
as that.
it's a keep your friends
She'll be
close.
under my watch
Your
from
enemies
now on.
closer.
Hell no! You go and play by yourself!
Why are you making
This
more?
isn't good!
What the hell is that? That's an abomination. Oh no, he can't be
Can you
because
make a weapon?
their
You
fathers
got
told
it.
him that they're the
With this
sacrifice.
ocean of
So
blood,
clearly it must
There's
be
plenty
some
of
sort
iron
of
to
plan.
work with.
Oh, that's clever.
Can we take him? I doubt it. He is a giant monster. And then on top of that, I'm pretty sure he broke 2 of my ribs. But that's beside the point. All that matters now is filling him with some pain!
Are you sure this is the right way, Gluttony?
Uh-huh.
But this is the way... It can't be. Your father is living in Central?
Okay, so that was episode number 25. It's quite interesting. I feel like there was a lot of setup there for the next episode, which I believe is a season finale. So with that, I'm not really gonna linger too much on this episode. I'm literally just gonna head straight into episode number 26 now to watch the final episode in season 2. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.